Hi friends, good morning. So today we talk about an interesting study or an interesting phenomena or an interesting what is it method to practice meditation, which is in general called Zen. So what is Zen? So there are many stories across the globe which explains about Zen and Zen meditation, Zen Buddhism, and many schools and thoughts regarding to Zen. But what is the core of Zen? There are many people have expressed across the globe, but I clearly say that they all have failed, not miserably, but to some extent, in explaining the way of Zen. So first of all, I would like to say that this Zen, this particular word derived from dhyana. Dhyana became Zen when it went to China, then it came to Japan, then it became Zen. But what is Zen? So today I am going to give you an outer layer of Zen, also the crux of it. So between this crux, the central fulcrum, and the outer layer, you can fill thousands and thousands of pages of information and stories, or you can just keep it vacuum. It is nothing to do with that information will not have any impact on the central theme of Zen. At the same time, its understanding. So let's go into this topic step by step. First of all, in the nature, thousands and thousands of entities exist, like a dog, a cat, a rat, and all that. So they are not seeking enlightenment because they have never missed enlightenment. They may not be knowing what enlightenment is. They may not describe it, what enlightenment is, but they are enlightened. There is enlightenment within. This is what we have to understand first. We enter into the philosophy of Zen. And in a way, Zen is neither philosophy nor meditation method nor a doctrine nor dogma. It is just a way of life, precisely a natural way of life. So as far as Zen is concerned, Osho's commentary on Zen is very profound. At the same time, I found Alan Watts' commentary on Zen or Dr. Suzuki's commentary on Zen is more profound. Though I have read many books related to Zen across the globe, which are translated famously in English as well as my mother tongue Telugu. Whether people know about Zen or not, but everyone must and should read Zen stories. They are very simple, straight, a slap on the face. Immediately you understand something, or you don't. So Zen is such a simple yet very abstract, yet very complex, yet never going to be understood kind of philosophy. Intrigued millions of people across the globe till today. So being human, we have missed something because of our education system, because of our parents, because of society, rules, regulations, boundaries. Our minds are conditioned to great extent. Now we are fighting with the conditioning, how to get rid of it. Now let me put an example. If you want to get naked, what will you do? So you have apparel around you, you've wrapped neither pant or shirt. So what you have to do? You have to remove it. There must be an order, or you can tear it. It doesn't matter. But to get naked, you have to remove your apparel. That is the first step. For example, if a person wore a modern suit which consists the coat, shirt, tie and all that, he has to do a little more work. If a person only wrapped in a cloth, a piece of cloth, then obviously it will take just a minute to get naked. But now after some time both are naked. That's the end of the story. So the coat, the pant, the tie is the conditioning, and getting naked is Zen. How you come to it is totally a different subject matter. So this example suffice the whole philosophy of Zen if you really understand. Otherwise, one has to elaborate a little. Now I am going to further a little. Now, how you can make your mind naked? How? Just remember the parable related to the body and how you made it naked. The same thing will be applied to the mind as well. But since the body is visible reality, then it is quite easy. But as far as the mind is concerned, it filled with thousands and thousands of invisible realities or illusions. If at all we name them, those illusions, information, preconceived notions, prejudices, fears, phobias and whatnot. So we have to rip them apart in order to experience the nakedness of the mind, which in general we call the enlightenment, which is 100% truth, 100% truth. Satyam, Satya. The authentic is already we have. What you create is synthetic. So be authentic, don't be just synthetic. So to understand Zen, one has to understand the essence of nature. Look at the nature. What exactly it is saying to you. Recognize it. That's the end of the story. So, Zen is not a method, but how quickly you come to this kind of conclusion in order to live a natural life is Zen way of living. And in this world, everything, when it is given to people, they will corrupt it, whether by philosophy or doctrine or tradition. That will go on. But being an individual, it is your responsibility to understand what exactly is it. Then pursue it, then become it. So nature is expressing something to all of us. It is ever present, ever blossoming, ever silent. That is Zen. If you look at a small kid, observe him, perceive him, grasp the essence of him. That is Zen. So first, today I would like to tell you that there is Zen philosophy available to mankind, but Zen is beyond philosophy. Zen is beyond method. Zen is beyond guru and disciple-dom. Zen is beyond books. I have heard a story, then I conclude. Once a Western author approached a Zen master and said, give me a Zen book, I would like to translate for the West, because this Western philosopher knows the Japanese language as well. Then the Zen master said, oh, very nice, I'll give you a wonderful book, please do translate it, and it will be very useful for the mankind. And he was on the rush and he had handed over a book, and this Western philosopher thought that the moment he reaches America, he will sit down and understand the book, then translate. Eventually, he got to America. You know what happened? He opened the book. That was just Yellow Pages book, which consists of thousands and thousands of phone numbers and nothing else. He was shocked. And on those days, there was no WhatsApp or call facilities, so he had to go back to Japan. After 3 months, the first thing he said was this. So I asked for one of the famous, reputed Zen books. He was about to conclude that you have given me that Yellow Pages book, which consists of phone numbers. And this Zen monk intervened. Yes, I have given the Yellow Pages book. That is one of the best book. What? How can you say that? Then this Zen monk said, oh, you already came to a conclusion without even understanding why I have given to you. You only thought that while giving another book, he might have had mistaken. But no, consciously I have given it. I thought you have eyes. But you have a preconceived notion about Yellow Pages book. It just consists phone numbers. If you really understand life, in every book there is Zen. Then they sat together and he opened Yellow Pages book and said, see, each phone number consists of 10 numbers or 6 numbers. That is equality. Whether a poor man or a rich man, they all have same numbered numbers. And all printed on Yellow Pages, no discrimination. And there is front cover page and back cover page, and entire, numbers, all the numbers are between these two covers. So there is a life, the birth and death. Between there are a million things. So he kept on talking about it. Then this Western philosopher understood the mistake he had committed. And the old Zen monk said, sir, you have asked me, hence I have given this book, but I would like to tell you what is there in my bottom of my heart. The rain sounds needs no translation. Zen is like that. Just look and understand. That is enough. So this is my first initial comment about Zen. By and by, intermittently, I'll talk about Zen masters, Zen jokes, Zen stories, Zen quotes, all that. There is great life ahead. We don't have to be hurry. But whosoever listening, just understand the crux. Once you finish listening, just go out, look at a tree for some time. Don't come to any conclusion, just look at a tree. Look at those leaves. And come back and again start living your life. Zen simply means living an ordinary life in an extraordinary way. Risa, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good night, and have thousands and thousands of wonderful moments. And live happily for no great reason. Risa.